Okay, so let's say you want to get started with this investing thing. You might have a bit of money saved. It's probably not enough for a house, but you decide you should probably invest in something. You could invest in stocks and shares, government bonds, corporate bonds, real estate, foreign exchange, crypto, NFTs, futures, fine art, watches. Or maybe you've got that one friend who bought Bitcoin in 2013 or Nvidia in like 2015, and then that person got super rich and you're like, whoa, like, man, if only I'd done that, I'd have been like mega rich without having to do any work. So there's all these dreams, there's all this confusion, and then on top of all of this, there is the very real fear that you might actually lose all of this money that you've worked so hard to save. So in light of all of this, this is my updated ultimate guide to investing for beginners. And so we're going to split this video up into 4 parts. Part 1, the philosophy and the basics of investing. Okay, so let's start with the basics, and let's start by asking the question, what's actually the point of investing in the first place? Now, a lot of people I speak to have the experience where they have managed to save up some amount of money, maybe it's a few £1,000s, a few $1,000s, and they're feeling pretty good about it because now they have a safety net and they're being financially responsible. But if you're interested in investing, then you probably know that if that money is just sitting there in your bank account, it's actually losing value every single day. And that is thanks to a wonderful thing called inflation, where essentially over time your money loses its purchasing power. And so obviously $1,000 today buys you less stuff than $1,000 did 10 years ago or $1,000 did 20 years ago. The $1,000 is theoretically the same. It's just that everything else has gone more expensive and therefore you can buy less stuff with the same amount of money. Now the whole point of investing is to be able to put our money somewhere where it makes more money. Firstly, to counteract the effects of inflation. And secondly, if we can beat inflation, then it means like the more you invest, the more money you make, the more it compounds over time, and then that is one of the strategies for building wealth. How does investing actually make you money? And here we're going to introduce the term asset. An asset is a thing that puts money in your pocket. So for example, if you think about buying a house and then putting it on rent, you kind of make money in 2 separate ways from that particular equation. Firstly, you buy the house and then you put it on rent. Therefore, you get rental income coming in from your tenants every month, and that puts money in your pocket. And secondly, hopefully, the value of the house also goes up over time. This is called capital appreciation. So let's say you win $1 million in the lottery and you put all of it in to buy a house in cash, and you're able to rent out that house for, I don't know, $2,000 a month. Every year, you're making $24,000 in rental income from the house. And maybe if you sell the house 10 years later, maybe it'll be worth 1.5 million. And so you've theoretically made an extra 500,000 from the capital appreciation of the property.